Hello everyone, my name is Sanmati Isram. I'm an intern at U Advocate. Today I will be explaining idea and expression dichotomy in copyright law. The topics that I will be discussing today are these. Before moving into idea and expression dichotomy, let us understand what is copyright. Copyright is a type of intellectual property that protects original works of authorship as soon as an author fixes the form in a tangible form of expression. Thus, there are no copyright protection for ideas, themes, plots, legendary facts, and the protection extends only to the form, manner, arrangement, and expression of ideas by the author of original work. Under the Indian copyright law, copyright subsists in literary works, dramatic works, musical works, artistic works, cinematographic film, and sound recording. The crux of copyright law lies in its originality. To understand the concept of originality, let us take the help of the doctrines, minimum creativity and minimum labor and skill. Let us suppose that you want to make a telephone directory. To make the telephone directory, you will apply minimum creativity and minimum skill and labor. Thus, you are entitled to get copyright protection under the Indian Copyright Act because it is originating from you and it is an original work. Let us move into idea and expression dichotomy and try to understand the concept. Let us take two states and New Delhi movies into consideration. If you observe the movies, they have a common ideas like provincialism, like how North Indians don't want to get their children married to South Indians and vice versa. And there are problems of dowry and then dysfunctional father and son relationship. But the way these ideas have been expressed in both the movies are entirely different, and thus they are considered two entirely different movies, and they are entitled to get independent, separate protection under the Indian Copyright Act, and they will not be considered as infringement of each other. Since Copyright Act protects the expression of idea and not the idea itself. Now, sometimes what happens is idea and expression merges into one. To help you understand the concept, let me take the help of case laws. The first case law is Morrison versus Procter and Gamble Co. This case primarily dealt with a competition and whether its rules are a subject matter of copyright. The court held that the idea of contest is merged with the rules. Thus, copyrighting the rules would amount to copyrighting the idea of the contest, and therefore the rules are not a subject matter of copyright. In the case of Joshua et Hawken versus Sky Spirits Inc., the question arose about some photographs of iconic blue bottle of Sky Spirits. The court held that since there are only a few ways in which a bottle can be photographed, the pictures cannot seek copyright protection. When idea and expression merges into one, the courts will take the help of tools which help them segregate both. The first criteria that they'll go through is whether the work is copyrightable or not. Under the Indian Copyright Act, the original literary works, dramatic works, musical works, artistic works, cinematograph film and sound recordings are subject matter of copyright. The next test that they'll go through is the lay observer test. In this test, the work of the plaintiff and the defendant is witnessed by an average lay observer, and the opinion of this observer with regard to the similarities between both is taken into consideration. If there are substantial similarities between the original work and the subsequent work, then the original work is entitled to get copyright protection. The next test that they'll go through is the level of imitation. If there is literal imitation of original work, the subsequent work, then the original work is entitled to get copyright protection. The next test that they'll go through is the extraction method. Let us suppose that there are two boxes in front of you, A and B, and inside these boxes there are 8 smaller boxes. and you start picking out a box after the other, and what remains after that should be substantially different for both the boxes to claim separate independent copyright protection and not be considered as an infringement. To help you understand the concept of extraction better, let me take the help of a case law. This case law was related to Shamail Ahmed, who was basically an Urdu poet. He had written a short story, Singar Dhan, and the defendants had created a web series by the same name. The plot was basically how a man find a heirloom vanity case of a courtesan, and he takes it along with him, and how there is a drastic change in the lifestyle of his daughter and wife, and how they start dressing like the courtesan. So the court held that the plot and the storyline were above the level of extraction, and the plot and the storyline were the life and blood of plaintiff's work, and thus the plaintiff was entitled to get copyright protection. The next test that they'll run through is how the idea is presented and treated in the original as well as the subsequent work. And then they will look into the dissimilarities of material nature when both the works are compared. And the last test that they'll go through is whether there is clear and cogent evidence of infringement between original work and subsequent work. Thus, I would like to conclude by saying ideas, concepts are per se not copyrightable. For copyright to exist in works, it requires a fixed form of expression. Writing a book is an idea, but the way J.K. Rowling has written the Harry Potter series entitles her to get copyright protection for her works. Thank you.